Hi there, welcome back to the channel. Today is actually an unusual day here in Lake Havasu City. It's rainy, overcast, a little cold. Yesterday it was rainy, overcast, a little cold, and tomorrow's gonna be the same way. So it's a good day to kind of do some project work on the car. It does, unfortunately, because of the temperature and humidity, I have some painting tasks that need to happen before I can move on, mainly in the back, in the trunk area. So today is going to be the day of like random stuff. Awesome. So random stuff number one is basically sorting out these handles for the doors. I tried taking them apart. There's actually some corrosion inside of these guys. And it's actually looking a little bit better, but anyhow, so I tried taking them apart. I was going to see if I could kind of go that route and decided that I was going to destroy them if I took them apart. So they've been enjoying a nice bath in vinegar. The goal is to hopefully have that vinegar kind of get rid of some of the rust and then go back in there with a Dremel tool and try to clean them up. Don't particularly want to buy new ones at this point, and they actually look halfway decent. The other door handles are these are the little kind of supports for the plastic pull handles, and in looking at them, it looks like a little quality time on the buffer should actually make them look nice and new also. So good deal. So no door handles necessary. So another item on the list for today, hopefully, is looking at these windows. So good news is we actually have the window handles, so that came with it. I do need to figure out the correct nuts, not so much nuts, correct bolt and washer combo there. That's just something I have temporary in there to run it. The window does go up and down pretty hard, so I need to lubricate it. Also, the previous owner, when they put the screws back in, did not put the right bolts back in the right locations. Some of these bolts are too long and interfering with the scissors in the back. Some of the bolts are just plain missing, like over here you can tell. So I need to kind of get that sorted out. So yeah, awesome on that. So more on that at a future date. Okay, another fun item is the accelerator pedal. So I took it out. There's a fair amount of play in that. And interesting enough, the play actually is in this bolt. I had ordered a new brass bushing from Moss, but this has a bushing inside a bushing. So I don't think that necessarily is it. So anyhow, I did clean it up on the wire wheel. It's looking good. I do need to figure out where to get the rubber pad though for that. And then in the process, I started looking down at the tunnel here, and if you can see, there's a bunch of paint missing. Hold on, we'll do one more time. That's a better shot. So I spent a fair amount of time kind of scraping all the loose paint off. I try to degrease it. I think I'm just going to go hit it with some Rust-Oleum, get some just close red color. I mean, it's going to be down this tunnel. Nobody's ever going to look at it. And then also the same up on top here. It's kind of rusty too, so I'm going to hit that at the same time. I do have some spray paint for the car, but quite frankly, not super excited to do that in enclosed, confined areas like that. So we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way and paint it. I may have mentioned it, but my wife and I spent some quality time here a couple nights ago going through the wiring harness here. We did go ahead and connect some stuff up. So actually this side is all kind of connected up. I decided not to get super gung-ho. Last time I got all new lights because I wanted to get some, the wiring be original, but quite frankly, that's kind of expensive. These lights actually don't look too bad. And so I just ended up keeping the same wire that the previous owner had put in and just putting the bullets on it. So that's done for this side. I have the bullets in on this side. As you can see right there. I haven't run the wire yet because it basically runs down inside over here. And unfortunately, that's going to be right within my paint zone. So until I get this painted, I'm pretty much stuck. So I said right now, I have the stuff to paint this, but a little cold, a little humid, and so it's not really within the paint temperature range. So we'll hopefully do that in the next few days. Other thing that I've kind of looked at and adjusted a little bit, I've got the stainless steel exhaust installed. So it's all supposedly tightened up and it's all supposedly lined up. So it took a little bit of effort. And then you can see down there's the muffler. So that's good. There is the little attachments for this anti-sway bar in the back here. Haven't quite decided what to do with that yet. And then as you notice, there's actually some spacers between the axles and the springs. So I haven't quite figured that out yet. It's on the list though. Other thing that's on the list is going down to the hardware store to find some of these 7/16 fine thread bolts and see what kind of size range they have. I have my bucket of bolts that came with the car. So especially with on the windows in a car, it looks like you need definitely some shorter bolts that will not interfere with the mechanism. So yeah, it looks like a trip to the hardware stores in order. So a little update here. These are the door handles. Surprisingly enough, the vinegar is working really well. I had these kind of soaked, not even completely in vinegar. That's pretty much all I had from in my stores here. But since yesterday evening, quite frankly, I mean, I'm impressed how clean these things are coming. I mean, they were pretty ugly before, and they're definitely getting to the point where they're going to be acceptable, if that makes sense. So yeah, anyway, I'm pretty happy with kind of the results of that. So that's good news. Awesome. So here's the one of the finished handles. I don't think the light does it justice, but it actually came out really nice. This is all corroded back here. Kind of the vinegar took care of it. I mean, I really didn't do a whole lot to it other than grab the Dremel with a little buffing wheel on it and kind of hit it in a few spots. But yeah, it looks really nice. And like I said, most of it cleaned it right up. So I'm pretty happy with it. It's not going to be, I mean, it's not 100% perfect, but boy, I think we got to about 97%, if that makes any difference. So anyway, I'm really super happy about that. So awesome. And also, it's all part of the whole rainy day wrap up here. So I did do a couple things here. So I got one of the handles temporarily installed. I've got almost like get some additional hardware. I still have to kind of figure out what to do with connecting it up to the actual door lock. So there's actually a kind of a longer rod that goes also between the door handle. I think it hooks up to the second one of these guys right here somewhere. Sorry, hooks up to the second one of these guys here somewhere. And also there is a spot on here, which the rod I think hooks into also. I'm not 100% certain yet. I need to kind of look at it. Regarding the window, I ended up taking the window frame completely out. Over at the hangar, we actually have a parts cleaner. So I took it over there, cleaned it up, just re-lubed the heck out of it with lithium grease. So now the window does go up and down pretty good, so I'm pretty happy with it. The only bad thing is that it's got a really nasty clunk. So like for example, we'll see if we can hear it here. There it goes. And that clunk, it's all coming out of the little this little coil thing. And so I looked, cleaned it and put some more and squeezed some more grease and could not get the clunk to come out. So I'm not sure exactly what the deal is. The good news is the windows do go up and down a lot easier. I decided not to film it. There's quite a few different YouTube videos that are very well done that kind of shows how to get the window in and out. So I can say it was a bit of a pain. Two people definitely helped, just from the standpoint of the weight of the actual glass. And I did notice on the glass itself, looks like there's some good scratches on it. So I'm gonna have to see if there's any way of getting those scratches to come off. So awesome. And then last but not least, on our rainy day schedule, I went ahead and test reupholstered one of these little side panels that go up there with the door side panels. This is the one that kind of continues the top of the door panel into the back of the car. So from leather, it turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. So I ended up putting some contact cement on the actual piece ahead of time. There's actually, this piece actually has no foam in it, so it's actually an over piece of wood. And the contact cement worked out very well, so I was pretty happy with it. So the nice thing about putting contact cement is that as you start stretching it to get it to go over the sides and stuff, once you put it back down, it just sticks. It's not like you have to continuously hold it. So yeah, it was pretty well. So I did that as a test piece, so I really didn't video any of it. My plan is when I actually do the other one, to do a quick little video on how that works out. So anyway, I think that's enough miscellaneous information for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you like it, give me a big thumbs up. And if you would like to see additional content like this, please hit the subscribe button. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye. If you like this video, hit subscribe and give us a big like down below. Thanks for watching.